This is the Cowsar 60-inch Fireplace TV Stand Mantel Wood Surround Firebox, and I've been using it day to day in my living room. I bought it because I wanted a single piece that could hold a 60-inch TV, give me storage for consoles and remotes, and add a cozy vibe without dealing with a real fireplace. I'll keep this video honest and straightforward, based on how it's actually been to own and live with. Key features that sold me were the integrated infrared quartz heater with 2 power modes, the big 60-inch width, the adjustable LED flame effects, and the fact that it's freestanding and plug-in. From my experience, it really can anchor a room. At 60 inches wide, 32.8 inches tall, and 15.75 inches deep, it fills the wall nicely and doesn't look flimsy. The finish on mine is walnut, which reads warm and slightly rustic, so it fits both modern and farmhouse-style rooms. The top has handled my TV and a soundbar just fine, and the 2 cabinets plus open center shelves have enough space for a console, streaming box, and some DVDs without everything looking messy. Assembly is where I had my first doubts. The unit ships in 2 boxes, and they didn't show up on the same day for me. Once everything was in the house, the build took patience. The panels were labeled and the booklet was clear enough, but this is not a quick job. What tripped me up most was installing the firebox into the mantel. The clearance to drive the screws is tight, and my standard screwdriver didn't fit well. A long shaft Phillips saved the day, but even then it was awkward. If you're not handy, plan extra time or ask for help lifting and aligning. It's heavy at around 123.5 pounds, so I assembled it near its final spot. One small quality gripe, the little decal over the control buttons on the insert started peeling at the corner. Not a deal breaker, just annoying on a brand new piece. Once it was together, the Cowsar started making sense. The LED flame is highly customizable. I can tweak flame brightness and speed, switch between multiple flame colors, and change the ember bed color too. The look is more ambient feature than real fire in my opinion. It doesn't perfectly mimic wood flames, but it does set a relaxing mood. I like that I can run the flame visuals without heat in the summer, then switch on heat when it's chilly. The remote is simple, and there's a touch panel on the unit if the remote goes missing. There's an 8-hour timer, which I use at night, and overheat protection, which adds peace of mind. The front glass stays cool to the touch, which matters if you have kids or pets around. On heat performance, Cowsar lists 5100 BTU and about 400 square feet of coverage, and that lines up with what I've seen. It's a solid supplemental heater, not a whole house solution. In my living area, it takes the edge off on cold evenings and keeps things comfortable without cranking the central heat. The blower noise is pretty soft. It fades into the background under normal TV volume. Let's talk materials, because this matters for real-life use. The cabinet is engineered wood, MDF particle board. That's standard at this price, and it's how they keep the cost reasonable for a big piece. It feels sturdy when assembled, but engineered wood doesn't love moisture and isn't built for repeated moves. I was careful not to over-tighten any screws, since that can strip the holes in this kind of material. I also wiped everything with a slightly damp cloth only, no soaking, so the edges don't swell. If you live in a humid area, consider a dehumidifier in the same room, and use coasters under anything you set on the top. Cable management is workable with the open center shelves. Airflow is good for consoles, and the remotes reach without issues. The door sits square once the cam locks are fully tightened, but take your time with alignment so the gaps look even. The white versions shown online look crisp, but I went with walnut because it hides scuffs better and pairs well with warm light from the fire. From my experience, the best parts of owning this are the visual flexibility, the easy remote control, and the way it consolidates TV, storage, and heater into one piece. It's perfect for apartments or homes where a real fireplace isn't possible, or for anyone who wants the cozy effect without smoke, logs, or venting. I've used it for movie nights with the flame set low and orange, and also for morning coffee with a soft blue ember bed just for fun. It's a nice way to change the mood of the room. There are trade-offs. Assembly takes time, and the firebox screw area is cramped. The flame effect, while customizable, won't fool you into thinking it's a real fire. The materials look good but won't behave like solid wood if you move often or get it wet. And small finish issues, like the control decal, can pop up. Still, the core experience, heat, ambience, storage delivers for the price. In my opinion, the Cowsar balances features and design well for what it costs. Key features, like the 750 watt/1500 watt heat modes, 5100 BTU output, 400 square feet coverage, adjustable flame and ember colors, and the included remote hit the mark for day-to-day living. The size is substantial, without sticking too far into the room, and the style works with a lot of decor. If you're sensitive to noise, the fan is mild. If you like to leave a soft light on at night, the lower brightness settings are cozy and not harsh. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants a centerpiece that does several jobs at once. Holds a big TV, adds storage, and brings warmth and atmosphere on demand. It's perfect for renters, small homes, family rooms, or bedrooms, where you want a focal point without running a gas line or handling real fire. If you move frequently, need rock-solid hardwood longevity, or hate long builds, either set aside a weekend and a long screwdriver, or consider paying for assembly. In conclusion, I'm happy with how it looks and works in daily life. It's not pretending to be a traditional hearth. It's an easy electric way to create comfort and a place to gather around the screen. The value comes from the combo of features rather than any single part. And once it's in place, it does exactly what I wanted. It makes the room feel welcoming. You can view detailed information about the Cowsar 60-inch Fireplace TV Stand Mantel Wood Surround Firebox in the comments section. Thank you for watching.